joining us on the Pix 11 Morning News. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, November 25th. I'm John Muller.
Good morning. I'm Vanessa Freeman. We start you off on this Wednesday morning with a look at your weather and traffic on the eve of Thanksgiving. I was going to say pre-Thanksgiving day. The eve of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, both works. Right?
Yeah,
both work. And typically it's such a very busy travel day, the busiest travel day of the year. So it'll be interesting to see what actually happens on the roads today. Right now, though, we'll talk about our temperatures. And we are slightly warmer this morning compared to yesterday. And you can thank some clouds for that. Winds are out of the southeast, but they're rather light. Temperatures right now in the boroughs in the mid-40s.
Together for Thanksgiving this week, the TSA reporting the highest number of travelers they've seen since the pandemic began.
Now, health experts say Thanksgiving could become a massive New York happening today. New restrictions take effect for parts of the city as COVID cases continue to surge. Shot in the line of duty. This all happened in Queens while they were responding to a domestic violence incident. History by becoming the first presidential candidate to win more than 80 million votes. His record-breaking number of popular votes is likely to increase as ballots continue to be counted across the nation.
So envious of the person that got to pet the owl and
then do the release.
It was so magical. So magical. Well, this morning, guys, we'll talk about the temperatures to start, and then we'll carry on and check in on your Thanksgiving, your holiday weekend forecast. Right now, temperature starting off.
Yeah, Anthony, they actually say the airport is actually the most vulnerable. The airplane is fine, but it's getting onto the airplane from the airport. Thank you so much for that report. Now, heading to New Jersey as the state's largest city is urging residents there to hunker down. A stay-at-home order or advisory does begin today in Newark, and that is where we find Pix 11's Katie Corrado with more on what this means ahead of the holiday. Good morning, Katie. Yeah, Anthony, they actually say the airport is actually the most vulnerable. The airplane is fine, but it's getting onto the airplane from the airport. Thank you so much for that report. Now, heading to New Jersey as the state's largest city is urging residents there to hunker down. A stay-at-home order or advisory does begin today in Newark, and that is where we find Pix 11's Katie Corrado with more on what this means ahead of the holiday. Good morning, Katie. Vaccine developed by Pfizer could be distributed by the second week of December. That's according to Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar. It is 5:14. It is time for a quick check of your weather and traffic.
Turkey Day.
President-elect Joe Biden is now the first person to win more than 80 million votes in a presidential election. That's likely to increase as ballots do continue to be counted across the nation. And now the Trump administration has given
Midland Beach, where one bar is saying that it's business as usual there. So I wonder what's going to happen, though, given the...
Oh, God.
Oh, good.
Without our four-legged family members, how... Oh, God.
Oh, good.
Without our four-legged family members, how... Off-leash friendly.
You gotta get the electric fence.
Yeah,
I
or
don't
a
know.
shock collar.
Do you have
I'm
the electric
kidding.
fence?
Don't do a shock collar.
Ben,
No,
do you
I
have
just have a fence, but they dug under it. They've been digging under it.
Selling author, registered dietitian Joy Bauer stopped by.
Yeah, she challenged OG to make 5 superfood swaps in just 5 days. So, OG, how much joy has this brought to you? He's right now trying to get him on Zoom, but we'll bring you that interview just as soon as we can.
Yeah, we need the dog whisperer here.
Right.
Still ahead, are you over the moon about overalls? Can't say that I've
ever thought you'd say that.
Swooning with the thought of sweatpants. Now we're talking. This story is for you. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to reveal the hottest cold weather clothing item of 2020 next. But first, though, Ben, he's got